Hello friends, it's Jen with Jvinco. I'm here to do some magazine harvesting here today. If you have never seen any of my other videos, I'm just this like strange lady who works on my journal sometimes. I work in my glue book sometimes, and I'm usually cutting out a lot of really weird images to put in those journals and glue books. And so I'm glad you joined me today. Thank you to everyone who's been watching and subscribing. That's really super fun to see people joining in and enjoying these really weird videos. So, so yeah, we're gonna cut through these magazines today before my son and I head to Target, make a little Target run, get a few things that we are getting low on. So, I'll set these aside for the moment. We'll just focus on this guy. Oh, and this. Oh, what's this? Oh, The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't think so. I am cutting out jewels. I guess that's okay. Maybe I will cut that out. It's the new year, and time to take stock, I guess. Set some goals. You guys setting some goals? I feel like we did a lot here last year with moving and all of that jazz, so maybe we'll do less this year. Maybe we'll just focus on what we have right now. I feel like I'm not sure that this camera's straight. We'll just... yeah, I guess it's okay. Alright. So let's see. So if you have seen some of my recent videos, you maybe have seen this glue book. I just have to say, this is so weird. I am in love with this book since I covered it, because I love this Grinch wrapping paper for some reason, and I feel like this little tag was a good choice. Although maybe it's not very straight now that I look at it. I just love this book. Every time I look at it, I'm happy. And that, I guess, is the essence of crafting. If you find something that you really like doing, especially something creative, you can just be in love with it, and it doesn't matter if everyone else thinks it looks ugly, or even if some of it you think it looks ugly. It's so rewarding to like make something tangible that you can keep. So there's that. And then if you've seen some of my other videos, this is my daily journal from last year that I have a lot left, and there's stuff I want to fill in before I scoot over to a journal for this year. I shouldn't even make them a yearly journal. I should just, just continue one on, but that's not what I did. So, cool ideas. I'm going to cut that word out. This is kind of a neat looking pie. Maybe I'll take that too, since I've been gluing down pies in my glue book. This one actually looks pretty cool too. Maybe I'll take both of them in case I want to keep going down this pie road. Yesterday I was kind of having one of those days. Do you ever have those days where you don't seem to understand like your body's parameters for some reason all of a sudden, and you're just like like not going through doorways appropriately, like jamming, like smashing your arm or your shoulder into the doorway on your way out, or like jamming your finger into the light switch. Like my coordination just was not available yesterday, and so just like smashing fingers and stuff like that, it gets really annoying. If you have had one of those days, you know what I'm talking about. I like these. I'm gonna take this. Did I really pay attention to this? This is kind of a cute little rolled up dollar bills. That's not really. That's kind of a drug-related thing. Maybe I won't cut that. Maybe I'll just leave that. All right. yeah, so clumsy day yesterday. Today's going better. I seem to be not like running into doorways and stuff so far. I've just jinxed myself. Look out, people at Target. You don't know what's going to happen. Ooh, here's a New Year's resolution for me. Tim watches my videos and he told me like I do this like obsessively, and I'm sure you've seen that too. In fact, I notice it too when I edit my videos, so I'm gonna try to stop it. I'm gonna stop doing that. Oh, I should look at the back here. I like this little gumball machine. Kind of reminds me of The Regular Show, which is a weird cartoon that I've seen because of my children. Isn't that funny? That'll be a cute little guy that I can put in just a little tiny spot, maybe, on a glue book page. Yeah, I can't believe it's already 2023. We're just moving right along, aren't we? These lunch bags, oh gosh, that kind of looks like Kevin. We have a cat. We have a really weird black cat named Kevin, and he has crazy eyes. Crazier than that cat. He has like yellow eyes. I might have told you this before. Every time I see like a dark t-shirt on the floor or a black trash bag and the lighting isn't good, I'm like, is that Kevin? Nope, that's trash bag. Just mistake my cat for the trash bag. The other cat is leopard print, so I don't mistake her for trash bags. We don't have leopard print trash bags, so. DL Dash. Ooh. If that is a KitchenAid mixer for 25 bucks, you gotta be kidding me. Down from 380 bucks. Yes, please. I would like a KitchenAid mixer. I don't have one. Oh, look at this. Ooh, on a green door too. Green's my favorite color. We'll take that. We'll take the whole thing, but I don't have to remember that there's a smaller one on the back. That might be more feasible. We'll just take this whole page. Ooh, it matches my mood ring right now. Drake bought me a mood ring from his school. They had like a little holiday shop where the kids could shop and get gifts for their families. And he bought me this beautiful ring. He's such a nice young man. Kind of like these flowers in this teacup. Impractical if you want to drink some tea, but it looks cool. I guess this one's kind of cute too. I'll just take both of them. I've got to find some way to deal with my images. They just seem all over the place. I guess I need to glue book faster, and then I will work through the images faster. Okay, so you just heard my son bust in here because they don't like to knock. I guess they always know when I'm recording and then they bust in here. Just that one mostly. He's my sweet little potato. I guess I call them both my sweet little potato as kind of a joke. That's from a, oh, don't do that. It's a joke from the cartoon Clarence. This guy who's really overprotective of his kid calls him his sweet little potato, and we all thought that was hilarious, so I call them that, kind of facetiously. But kind of not, because they are my sweet little potatoes. Anyway, he busted in here to tell me about playing, he was playing Minecraft online with his cousin who lives in the UK. And they're pretty close to the same age, or they are the same age at this point, I guess, because they have both turned 8. But anyway, he's like telling me about what they were doing in the game, and he's like getting winded. You know how kids, like, they're so excited that they like lose all their breath trying to tell you their story. It's pretty funny. I don't know, it's pretty goofy. I guess I'll cut these out for my jewels. My precious jewels page. And I probably don't want the top of the earrings, but I'll still cut it out anyway. I didn't even say anything. I got this cute little boom box. That's pretty fun. This, they really made this disclaimer about whooping cough eye-catching, because you're like, ooh, ice cream. And then you're like, whooping cough. And you're like, oh, gross. So maybe I'll take a little thing of ice cream. He was telling me that they made their own little McDonald's somehow with I don't know, putting the, I don't know. He said something about raw chicken and potatoes, and I feel like he said something about a truck. I don't know. I didn't really, he lost me at Minecraft, but, anyway, his, it reminded me of, like, when I was a kid and we used to, I don't know, I just like these little containers with these foods in them. We used to pretend like we were going to a McDonald's or whatever, because it was a novelty back then. So if we were playing with my brother with his Matchbox cars and stuff like that, we would be like, okay, we're going to McDonald's, and like go down a little, I don't know, but now they like do that, but in a video game. Times have changed. I kind of, I mean, there are a lot of fun things about technology. Okay, look out. I'm gonna sound like an old lady here. Like a get off my lawn kind of lady, but, I don't know, I think the drive about video games all the time, or like screen time, really gets old, kind of. It's just like a daily effort to limit it, because they're just like, oh, why be in the real world if I can not be in the real world and see it on a computer screen or a TV screen or whatever. So yeah, you just having to keep those limits all the time is, I don't know. That's why I make him go to Target with me. But he actually wants to go. He kind of enjoys going to the store now that, you know, because the pandemic and not going to stores, you know, for a while and all that jazz. I'm gonna cut out baby exclamation point. Just to put his emphasis on something, maybe. I don't know. It just speaks to me, and I listen, and that's what happens. Oh, I wish they had more of this tile in the background. Like, I guess I could still cut out some of it. It's just kind of small. It's okay. My older son, who is 16, has been applying for jobs a little bit, and he was looking at Target as a possibility, and I was like, you could be like the Target lady from Saturday Night Live. And then I found a clip on YouTube and showed it to him, and he was like, probably not. I was like, isn't she funny? You don't think that's funny? he was kind of hit or miss with that one. Kind of miss, mostly. Yeah. That's what we should be doing with those cheese balls. They just call to you. Oh, that's cute. Little pin. I'm gonna cut that out. I better hurry up and get through these magazines. He's waiting to go to Target. We need Worcestershire, Worcester. I don't know how to. That is a word I cannot get on board with as a name. I just don't get. I guess I'll take both of these. Maybe this gross little dragonfly made out of fruit too. For my fruit page, I talk about these glue book pages like they're a thing. They aren't yet, but they will be. Someday I'll have a fruit page and you'll see it. Chocolate covered watermelon wedges. That doesn't seem like it would taste great to me. Watermelon's so like watery. It doesn't seem like it would go with like hard chocolate very well. But what do I know? Not much. Oh, look at her hair breezing out. I don't know that I would ever use like a head that takes up half a page, but I like how her hair is like, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. All right, 5280. This is like the Denver magazine. It even says the Denver magazine. There's Mesa Verde. There's the not ancient, but indigenous people that built in this cliffside. If you've never heard of that, it's really cool. It's down by the southwestern corner of Colorado. Yeah, I've been there a couple times. It's a long drive, kind of, but it's really cool. You can they have like a stairway or whatever where you can get down there and then look around in there. Pretty cool. You know what? I might cut some of that out just because maybe I'll make like a Colorado page and have some of this on there. I made a diorama actually of this in elementary school, and I remember having so much trouble like trying to make little people out of clay, and my stepdad was helping me make the little people and made a little dish, a little bowl, or like a basket to show their basket weaving. This is a weird thing to cut out, but I just like, I could put anything inside of that circle. It could just be something that highlights something else, I guess. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I'll cut that out too. I mentioned in my New Year's Day glue booking video that we had a little toast at midnight at our house, and I had some peach juice. Far cry from some previous years, that's for sure. But drinking is no longer worth it to me. Just feel tired and yucky from it, so I just don't even bother. Like, I can accomplish the tired and yucky just out of nowhere. Oh, stop pushing the pages down. Just let them, just stop it. Anyway, yeah, I don't bother drinking. but that's good, because kind of past that whole party age. Probably should be responsible. Dr. Chili Pepper. Oh man. Skiing, snowboarding, that's a young man's game too. That's not for me. Even as a young man, I wasn't a man, but I was younger at one point, you'll be surprised to know, and I did try snowboarding a couple times, and that is tough, especially for the maybe slightly less coordinated. I just like this soup, it looks pretty good. The soup looks good too. Yeah, so I went 3 times actually. Once a family member was trying to teach me because they were good at it and went regularly, but that didn't mean that they were like impressed with my lack of skill. And, maybe losing some patience with me, but I suppose I can understand that because I was losing patience with everything. I like when you don't have coordination and you don't know what you're doing and you have to get off the lift, and so I just like succumb to like just push off to the side and fall down because that's what happened. I think I'm gonna take part of this like as a background. So yeah, first time wasn't so great. Then I went once with my mom, and she skied, but I think she went down like 1 run, and then she was like, all right, time to sit in the lodge with a glass of wine. And that's what she did, but she could see like one of the ski runs right out the window, and she happened to see me like where I looked competent. I was like going back and forth on the edge, going down, and I looked like I knew what I was doing, and she was impressed. She got the wrong impression because before that and after that, it didn't look like that at all. I wasn't doing well at all. And at the end of that run that she watched me go down, when she stopped watching me, I caught an edge and just like ate it, just fell, like smashed my knees. Luckily I was facing forward, so I caught an edge and caught myself on my knees instead of falling backwards and smashing my head like I did the 3rd time I went snowboarding, and then that was the last time for me. And all these like little kids go by you and they're all confident and they know what they're doing. They go by you really fast, and I'm just like sitting there after I sit up from falling backwards. Anyway, the whole point is it's not my jam. In college there was a lot of people that wanted to take the skiing class because you could go, like, you had to take a PE class in my college, which was kind of crazy, but I don't know, I kind of like this thing, whatever this is. Anyway, like, they met once, one class meeting, and then they, a few weeks later, went up to the mountains and went skiing or snowboarding, and then they got their credit. So a bunch of people that I knew wanted to do that, and they did, but I was like, I think bowling is the way to go, so I took bowling. That was my credit. This is a cool map, I think. I'm gonna take that. There are all these different parts, or there's a couple different parts you can go on the tour from. There's a cliff palace, I remember that, and a balcony house. The balcony house is like, I feel like, I don't remember, one of them is the harder one to get to, so they want you to be like able to hike a more intermediate situation. It's pretty cool. I used to go caving too. That was fun. Ooh, party. Yeah, we need party. Maybe I'll do both harvest and party. Let's take this whole thing. Yeah, so when I was younger, I used to go caving. There's a cave near, I mean, it's like a 3-hour drive from where I am, but there's campsites near it, and it's kind of a hike, but I've gone to that cave a bunch of times. Even went up there with some friends, but you have to have a hard hat. Like, you can't go in there and just, like, you will hit your head like 1,000 times, and if you don't have a hard hat, then you're gonna get a concussion pretty quick, probably. So definitely want your hard hat. But it's really cool to go caving. It's cool to get to like this middle section and then everybody turn off their lights and you can't see anything. Can't even see your hand right in front of your face. It's so dark. And there's a river running through the cave. That was pretty cool. And it's cold. It's cold in the cave. Magic in a bottle. I'm gonna cut that out. I don't know that that applies to anything that I can think of in my life, but maybe I'll find something it applies to. Maybe my shampoo. Just kidding, although it does smell good. Which is good, because I don't really want my hair to smell something other than good. Yeah. Gala. Ooh, look at that. Wow. That's a nice view. Maybe I should take that out for like a background. It's pretty nice. It's okay. Just kidding. We got some houses for sale. I don't think the house that we sold, I mean, we sold it to a third party, so I don't think it has sold yet. It'd be really funny if it was in here. That'd be pretty strange. But I doubt it. This is kind of a not very many listings compared to how many there probably are out there. This is kind of interesting. If it didn't have this arm sticking out up here and this, the face this lady's making, I might cut it out, but I don't really like it that much. If you don't like it, don't bother. That's what I think. Although I do like this diver, this person diving down. That's pretty cool. We made our steak on New Year's. It was good. And we made some potato wedges. I told you guys the recipe for those, for the fry seasoning, a few videos ago. It's just so good, especially with like ranch. If you like ranch on your fries or your potato wedges, it was really good. Everybody, oh, there I go again. Ooh, look at these. Rainbow of peppers. That's pretty cool. I'm cutting that out. My kids seem to like that steak dinner. I usually make garlic bread with it too. It's just full of carbs and full of, I mean, It's not the healthiest meal, but I don't do it that often. It's pretty good though. We're gonna have some chicken today of some sort. Ooh, stop pushing that down. Oh, I can't do it. It's such a, like, compulsion to do it. What else is happening? I don't know. Gotta get myself on board with some reading. Better just do it. I set my new Goodreads goal for this year. I didn't make it. I was 3 books short for last year, but I'm okay with it. It happens, you know, to cut myself some slack with all the schoolwork. I like cutting these paint circles out sometimes. I guess I'm just gonna do it. And this actually, I like this spice rack. Maybe I'll take that whole thing. Maybe just this bottom piece. Make sure I'm still on camera here. What the heck was I talking about, you guys? This always happens. I can't remember. Creature. That's what we need. I don't know why, but creature is a pretty good word. I'm thinking I'll have somewhere to put that. Maybe on the cat page. My glue book. I'm cutting through more pages. It doesn't matter. Creature. My older son and I went and picked him up a new dresser because his old dresser is like 1,000 pounds. We're gonna get rid of it. It's like kid furniture, but I mean, it was big and it's heavy, like not easy for the children to destroy. But we want to get rid of it, and so we got him like a tall, skinnier dresser that wasn't so heavy, but he and I went to pick it up from the furniture place, and you had to check in, tell them you were there to pick it up, and they then directed you over to a loading dock to pick it up. And so we went over to dock number 7, and we were waiting for the people who were there ahead of us to get out of there. And then I was backing in, and it was like 5:30 p.m., so it was getting dark, and I'm like backing up the slowest they've ever seen. The guy's like, come on, come on, come on, come on, like forever. He looked like he was about to fall asleep. He's like, come on, come on. And I don't know, don't have as good night vision, so I was being really careful. Too careful, that guy might say. But then all of a sudden he's like, stop. And it was so sudden, I was like, oh my god, did I stop fast enough? It was scary, but I didn't hit anything. And then he just asked me my last name, and then they like didn't even say anything. They just went and got it and like stuffed it in the back of my car and then carried on, and I was like, okay, bye, thanks. He's like, come on, lady, move it along, we've got stuff to do. I might cut out this little chair here, this little lounge chair. I still want to go get a couple chairs, maybe not exactly like this, but like, I don't know, IKEA has this like kind of rocking chair thing. Might want to get one of those. The kids would be like, beanbags, but I don't want to get beanbag chairs. Oh, these look good. Take the yellow squash. I like the yellow squash. It's really good. If you haven't had it, I suggest you try it. I think it's, you know, pretty mild for a vegetable. It's pretty good. Just saute it. It's very good. We grill it too. I used to cut them in the little medallions size, and they would just fall through the grates really easily on the grill. So then I started, it's harder to cut them, I feel like, long ways, like slice through it, but they don't fall through the grates as easily as the little circles. So there's that. This is the lady I cut out for my I quit page from when I quit my office job. Pretty cool. She looks borderline a little bit crazy. I wonder why she looks so crazy about this lean cuisine. And her eyes, the way they're squinting, she looks a little suspicious maybe? I don't know. It's pretty weird. Ooh, snack attack. That's funny. I gotta take that out. Drake says that whenever I make those potato wedges, when everyone's pretty much done eating, he'll come into the kitchen and like grab one or two off the pan like he's doing something sneaky, and he'll say snack attack and run off with it. I'm like, that's just you eating more dinner. But that's fine. It's pretty funny. He gets a kick out of it. Oh gosh, that is creepy looking. I am not taking that cat. Okay, even I have standards. Look at that. That is awful. Look at his scary teeth. I am not taking that. Yikes. Oh, Whooping Cough. Oh, they have an amusement park too. Gosh, they have the coolest stuff on their advertisements for Whooping Cough. I'm gonna take that. This guy that I didn't want to cut out last time, I still don't want to cut him out. If the image does not bring you joy, and that doesn't, I mean, it doesn't bring me joy, so I'm not taking it. Okay, good. We made it. We made it through 3 magazines in like a hours-long video. We got some interesting stuff here. We got some fruit. We got a cat in a box, of course. I don't seem to get through any of these harvests without cats. I am not a cat lady. I am kind of a cat lady a little bit in some ways now. I'm allergic to them. In fact, I was having a really fun allergy this morning because of our pets. Because I'm allergic to all of our pets. I like this dinosaur cookie. That's really cute. Oh, and I love this. Look at those colors. Oh, and it's gonna be spring in a couple months, so that'll be nice. And this lady, just letting the breeze flow through her hair. She's got no worries. She's got nice hair. Look at all that hair. All right. We did pretty good. Okay, well, thank you for joining me. I'll be back again, probably with some more glue booking. Yay! So just keep an eye out for those videos. Gotta sneak them in while I can before school starts back up. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it, and I hope everyone is having a good time. Have a great day.